Alright, hey guys, OFD checking in here, and tonight I'm going to bring you another watch from AVI-8 Watches. I want to say thank you to AVI-8. They were kind enough to send me out a couple of more watches to review here on the channel, and I really appreciate it. It makes it so much fun to be able to show you guys what a company that's as exciting as AVI-8 has to offer, and it also helps to promote my channel. So thank you to AVI-8 Time Instruments. So today we're going to be taking a look at a watch in the Flyboy series. Now, if you guys aren't familiar with the Flyboy series, they are probably one of the most popular case designs that AVI-8 makes. So if you guys aren't familiar, if you guys watch my channel, you have seen me. I've opened a few AVI-8 watches here on the channel, and this is kind of their standard box. Very well done, nicely done with the AVI-8 branding there and leather on the top, and a very nice snap closure, stitching all the way around, and this canvas type material they use to cover the watch. So very cool. I'll go ahead and get this watch opened up. Now the Flyboy series, obviously AVI-8, the whole company harkens to aviation styled watches and stuff like that, and this watch doesn't let that down in any way, being just in the simple design of the hands and the dial and stuff. Definitely kind of remind me, at least, of aviation instrumentation or dial clusters or something like that. The sword hands and stuff like that definitely give that look. So what we have here, I'll go ahead and get it out of the box here, bring it up here and we can look at it. What we have here is a three-hand automatic movement watch from AVI-8 in the Flyboy series. This model is the AV4021-0D, and this is called the Flyboy Blacktone, obviously because of this black case finish they have on here. So three-hand automatic with the date obviously down there at 6 o'clock. Now the automatic movement this watch is running is a Miyota 8215, which to me, I'll be honest with you, Miyota movements are really kind of just that workhorse movement out there in the world. They make great movements that are used in so many different watches, from Independence, obviously Citizen is part of Miyota, and I'm not exactly sure how that works, but I know they're together. They're owned by one is owned by the other, vice versa. But anyways, just wonderfully made movements, and I really think they're great movements to use in these smaller brands and stuff like that, just because they get the job done, they'll last for a long time, and they're easy to service, or actually even very inexpensive to replace down the road if you had to replace the movement in this watch. So I really like the way they designed the dial on this watch. It does have these applied indices all the way around the dial there, as you guys can see. And I will do a loom shot at the end because everything on this watch, as far as the hands and the indices there, are all loom. And they're C3, or not C3, but Swiss Super Luminova. I'm not exactly sure what grade or anything like that. But I can tell you that I have taken this watch and set it next to my bedstand all night the first night I got it, and it glows all night long. It's a very bright glow, and the size of the indices as well as the hand make it really easy to read this watch in the dark, which is a very nice feature here. So I'll go ahead and take the watch off the pillow. Now this watch standardly, or I guess you'd say as it comes generally, will come on this black leather Nato strap here. And this actually, I'll get it off the pillow here. This is actually has the, I think inside of here it has the AVI-8 branding on the leather. Yeah, there we go. Check that out. Very nicely done with the genuine leather, letting you know. Oh, I'm sorry with the focus. There we go. Very nicely done. Very nice clean leather with the PVD, I guess you'd say, style buckles. And it also has the AVI-8 there. I guess these are the keepers. It has the AVI-8 there on the buckle. Very nicely done. Go ahead and set that aside. Now it also comes with this blue tone Nato strap, which obviously I really dug because I took the watch right off the leather and I put it on this blue Nato. I thought the fact that it has this blue loom on the hands and the blue tone to the dial and stuff like that, it just really goes good with this strap. Now this is an AVI-8 Nato strap, just like the leather one has their logo there on the clasp, which is very nice. The black keepers and stuff like that. Now the finish on this case, I said PVD on the buckles, and I'm not quite sure that because the finish on the case they're using here, they're calling a titanium carbide Ionic plating. So, I know Ionic plating is a fairly thin coating, but when you combine titanium and carbide, you're kind of using the best of both worlds as far as like a hard and a soft material, because titanium, while being super strong, is not, it's kind of a softer, but then carbide is super, super hard. So I think the combination of those two materials there really come out with a neat case, and we'll see how it holds up over the years. Now, as you guys can see here on this crown, it does have very nicely embossed the AVI-8, you know, the Target logo, kind of harkening back to like the older World War II planes with the little target on the tail there. Pretty cool. I'm going to go ahead and open this, not open, but take this off the strap here really quickly so that we can take a look at this little Miyota 8215 movement in here. Actually, I'm going to take it all the way off the strap. It just makes it easier to look at there. So as you guys can see, it does have the AVI-8 kind of probably painted there on the inside of the case back. And I think this is a mineral crystal on this watch front and back. Really cool. Check out the Flyboy engraved there on the rotor, as well as the airplane up there. That's cool. I really like the way they did that. This is a 21 jewel movement, if you guys aren't aware of the Miyota 8215. There you guys can see it pumping along in there, very nice. All stainless steel case, 4021 there on the back. That is the model or the reference number on this watch, and water resistant to 50 meters on this watch. So go ahead and stick it back on the strap here. Go ahead and take a look at it. Now at the end of the video, I don't know if I mentioned it, I will go ahead and put a Loom Shot, because like I said, this watch has really, really good loom on it, and I'm very impressed with it. So we'll go ahead and get the caliper fired up here, and we'll get some measurements on the case of this watch. So side to side on this watch, not including the crown, you're looking at, let me get my, I'm kind of off there a little bit. So you're looking at 42, 42 and a half, something like that, not too bad. With the crown, you're looking at 45. From lug tip to lug tip on this watch, we're coming in right about 48, which isn't too bad. And then the thickness of this watch, with the automatic movement, comes in right at 12, which is really nice, actually. A great, great thickness. Not too, you know, not too thick and heavy on the wrist to flip over, but a really, really nice size, and has a lot of presence on the wrist. Now, if you're not aware, this is a hand-windable movement. It's not hacking, but you can hand-wind this movement. And these Miyotas have, I'm pretty sure, right around a 40, probably 36-hour to 40-hour power reserve on these watches. Now, I will leave a link down below for the AVI-8 website, so you guys can go check out all the different Flyboy variations they offer out there. But I really think you're getting a lot of watch for the money when you guys check these things out. And I think these run right around $340. Definitely a unique, good-looking watch you're not going to see a whole lot of. Now, I did notice on their website, at least the US website, that AVI-8 has paired with, it looks like, Nordstrom's locally here in the United States, so you may be able to find them at a local store near you. I'm not quite sure, but like I said, I'll leave a link to their website so you can definitely check them out and maybe pick one of these up for yourselves. So guys, if you like this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up down there at the bottom. And if you've not subscribed to the OFD channel, please do. Please do. All right, thanks guys. Thanks for watching. And stick around, because I will have the Loom Shot here at the very end. All right, thanks. So I'm struggling out here to get some sun, but I got a little bit here. And we will get a little bit of sun on here. This thing has a great loom. All right, check this out. Isn't that awesome? Glows like that all night long too. It's great. All right guys, thanks for watching.